Here in Faro Algarve, Portugal.
Welcome to JavaWalkerWorld and our Thursday walking tour of Old Town Faro Algarve, Portugal. In these Thursday walkabout videos, we like to provide you with the real sights and sounds of a travel destination as they are. So welcome to Faro Portugal with JavaWalkerWorld. Well, welcome everybody. Here we are in Faro Algarve, Portugal.
Come to our walkabout of this area here. So much to see, so much to do. It's a great day. Skies are blue, a little breezy, but it's doable. Light jacket, not a problem. But there's so much to see here. Your head's on a swivel.
Yeah, now just keep in mind when we're doing a walkabout, we on the Thursday walkabout, it is raw sound. So you're hearing the city sounds of the area. So sometimes there is wind and that sort of thing. I apologize, but that is the real sound of the city.
That's natural.
Yeah, and that's natural, and that's part of what this video is about, the walkabout video on Thursday. So today we are doing Faro Algarve, Portugal, and our walkabout here. Here we are finally at the pretty part. It's very close to the bus station here in Faro and the train station. There are hotels here. And now Faro is the capital of the Algarve, so all the major services and so forth are right here in the city, and all the historical points of interest. Plane right there going to land at the Faro airport. This is the town square here at the marina area. And I believe here you can take a ferry as well. Because there are a bunch of sandbars and protected areas here just in front of this marina that protects the marina, the city, and so forth from the Atlantic Ocean. Little tram there. I don't know if you can see that right there. Little tram, Faro City Tours. And there have their lovely I Love Faro little landmark there. There's the train. You see it? It's on its way to the train station, as I said, right there. So the park has a little PlayStation area for the children. Can you see up there, right on the very top of the bell tower? Those are storks. And I don't know if you can hear their clacking sound that they make. You can hear it everywhere here. So this is the Santa Casa de Misericordia de Faro. So this is a museum, which for some reason today it says it's closed, but let's take a look to see if it's not. It could be that Google was wrong. And there is a museum, a further church and museum here directly in front of Faro, which is called the Archway, or has the Archway. We're going to check that out in just a moment as well. Let's take a look. Is it open?
Fado in the church.
It's Fado?
They do Fado Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. 3 o'clock and 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. 3:15 and 5
Wow,
o'clock. It lasts an hour, 50 minutes, and it's €8 per person.
Well,
So the Fado, the three singers are up at the three are up at the altar, and then you just sit in.
so the
pews.
acoustics are like probably really good
Yeah.
that they don't even need
Sounds
any.
interesting.
sort
Wednesday,
of-
Thursday, and Fridays.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Today's Tuesday, so we miss out today.
But it's good because they have an afternoon one at 3:15.
Today? No.
No, they have 2 shows a day.
Oh, 2 shows a day, so they have an afternoon one. That's what he was saying. Okay, let's take a look. Wow. Let's take a look. So it says there, Fado Na Igreja. So it's the Fado is the music, the old music of Portugal. And in the igreja, which is in the church. Oh, obrigada. Eu posso entrar? Let's take a look. This lovely lady has allowed us to take a look. Ooh. Wow. And they sing here on those particular days. We'll have to make a point of coming because this looks amazing. Wow. So that's quite something. Wow, the lighting changes. I'm sorry for the way the light changes so quickly, but that's the way it is. They have lots of little cafes and restaurants here. So that's quite something. And there are the storks on the very top. Do you see them? Right there? And way at the very, very top there. Isn't it amazing? And this is a museum. The tourist information is right there as well. And just to give you an idea, and that's the marina right there. And this is the little town square parquet. And there is the church, that is the where they have the fados that Frank was just explaining. This is the old entrance to the walled city, a church museum, so forth. Let's just take a walk through here. See the way the ceilings are? They're like little bricks done in a design. Call this the town arch in English, Arcado da Vila. Arco da Vila.
The old town.
So this
The
is
entrance to the old
the old town, the old quarter. Wow. Let's take a look. Through the archway, you can say it's the Principal Câmara, which is like their city hall, the museum, Justicia, which is like their courthouse or their police, justice, I guess that means, and the cathedral is all this way. So let's get going, let's take a look. Well, I hope you guys are not too disappointed with my Portuguese dialect. But it is what it is, and it's the best I can do. There's lots of correction, I'm sure. But I take a look at some of the words in Portuguese, and I'm reading them as if I'm English, because I'm not trained in Portuguese other than what we learned at home. And so I do the best I can. That's where we just came from. This is how the old town was here. And there are people that live here. Wow. This is quite beautiful. Just looking backward again. Look at this funny little vehicle coming up here. Take a little tour. The restaurant's Ciudad Villa, the restaurant city village. Wow. They're restoring all these old buildings as well. So that's something. So this is the Câmara, which is the Faro City Hall. So as I'm walking through here, what I'm noticing is this is like the walled city, the old walled city, and they have all their city hall. They've chosen obviously to take this old walled city area and put all their municipal buildings here. So they have the police and so forth, the church, the old church, the museums, and the city hall. I love that they restore all these old buildings. It's so important for us to know what our history is. Let's take a look here. And all the trees here are orange trees. And we are in orange season. This is a monument to Bishop Francisco Gomes. Here's another viewpoint of the old walled city and what it looks like. You see that? There are people up there. So I'm going to see if we can get in. We're going to see if the museum is free. Here's the prices. So it is, seniors are $3.50 with proof of document, and students are $3.50 proof of document, and the regular admission is €5. Let's see. It might be worth it. Let's do it. Okay, so he says left is the museum and to the tower is that way. So let's do the museum first. And then they have the Chapel of Ossos here, which is the Chapel of Bones here as well, which hopefully will. Chapel of Bones, yeah. They say no flash, no hats, and if you're sick, of course. I'm going to take this a little quicker throughout the whole museum, so I'm going to do a really quick little montage for you, and then we'll continue with our walk. did the tour and it was well worth the €5 each. So highly recommend that tour. Okay, so this apparently is where you can take the ferry taxi, or yeah, the ferry taxi from here, solar boat. Let's see where it goes. Goes Praia de Faro, Ilha Deserta, so the desert island, the Faro. Faro is the lighthouse. Calatra? What's a Calatra? I don't know. But those are the different ferries you can take. And there are the boats.
The train goes through here.
Yeah, and the train tracks are right here. The timetable to the islands that they have, to the Faro, the lighthouse, the desert island, and then the beach as well. Ilha Deserta. So that one goes straight to the Ilha Deserta. And here comes a plane. EasyJet. See if we can find him here. And he's coming in for a landing. All we need is a train to go by as well. Here's the old fortified wall of the city. Evidence of it. And inside there, I guess this protects from the bad weather and from pirating and all of that. So this is Don Alfonso III. 1210 to 1279. So this is quite pretty. Would be nice to have a nice meal there, but we can't just eat out all the time. Number one, it's not always healthy for you to eat out all the time, and number two is it's expensive. And there we go, another day. Building is the Bank of Portugal. It's Caixa Geral de Depósito, which is like a credit union, Portugal's credit union. We're going to leave you with a montage of the inner workings of the city down here in the old town so that you have a good grasp of what Faro looks like. And I hope you enjoyed our video. Please give us a like. And please subscribe, of course. We'd really appreciate that. And don't forget, on Sundays we have our vlogs. So on Sunday, this Sunday, we have our vlog of Faro. And I hope you'll tune in because a vlog is very different than a walkabout. And you'll see the city in a different way. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week or we'll see you on Sunday.